Um, man, this is tough. Like, what I need to do? Um, Populate the UI. We can do that. We can do that pretty easily. Um, Info in settings collection. Do. I woke up yesterday with a sore throat, and it's starting to come back. I don't know why. I don't even do anything. So like, how do you get sick when you don't do anything? Who got sick? I am. Well, I'm not sick per se, but I got a sore throat doing nothing. Do you guys think that anime players would be satisfied with a subpar like what do you guys think is the bar for satisfying anime players? Do you think it's do you think it's being able to play as your character? Is it like visual effects? Is it a story? I sort of wonder. You think it's just the character? I guess that makes sense. Man, dude, this is something else. It's hard. Dude, this is really, really hard. I don't know why I'm like, this is so hard to me. I just feel like there's so many different scenarios. I'm just going to do keybind first, and I'll walk through scenarios as I go through. It just feels like there's a lot of moving parts with this. Being able to show off. Do you think that's a big driver for RPGs in general? Dude, a lot of people talk to me about RPGs and they want to have like they want to have like a lot of skills, skill tree, abilities, ways to customize yourself, grinding, uh, like rare drops, being able to like I don't know. I hear a lot about that, and I wonder how much they really do want that because I feel like that would be overwhelming. I feel like I feel like no one wants to hear it, but I think people would prefer a simpler game, and they just don't know it yet. I think Fortnite at its core is very, very simple, and that was the most popular game in the entire world at some point. Minecraft is also very simple. Doing too much doesn't do well on Roblox. I completely agree. I see so many people talk about, oh, I did this, I worked on this passion project, and no one plays it, dude, because it doesn't run on 10 different devices. You need a NASA computer to be able to run it. Like, of course, it's not doing well. Or like, I worked on this passion project, I didn't monetize it. Like, what? You think Roblox is gonna start throwing your passion project at people because you were passionate about it, you worked on it? I mean, you could be passionate about something, but you can also monetize it. You don't have to. Plus, the other so underrated. Players who finish the updates. Well, dude, that's a big problem with RPGs. I remember talking to Mechnor about this because Mechnor told me not to make an RPG, or he's told me a couple times not to. And he said that the reason why RPGs suck to work on is that you can work on an update for 2 weeks. You can put your heart and soul into it. You can work hard on it, whatever, and players are still gonna beat it in an hour and just be like, "That's it." Like, are you like really? That's it? Like, nothing more? You can write the best book in the world, but if you can't sell it, it's useless. True, true, dude. Wise words. Uh, I think that also I, in my opinion, I think the onus also falls a little bit on the developer to create content that can be replayable and doesn't have a defined end. Like, I think the reason why Minecraft is so popular and will always be popular is because there's no defined end. You can just keep going forever. Um, I don't know. I try to imagine what this game would be like later because right now people are starting to get to the end, or people are at the end of the content that I've released so far, and that's just the end for my game is getting all the items. And once you have all the items, you're done. Or if you have a setup that is good enough. But I think that maybe like what could add to my game that would make it replayable is stuff like houses and decorating houses, or like trading, trying to like get a ton of items that are worth a ton, or with the selling the Robux stuff. You'll never stop because you're always trying to make Robux. You see it as like a way to make money. I don't know. I try to like think about like maybe there's ways that my game would stand out that would make people not feel like they're done. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about Orthoxia. I never played Orthoxia. And uh, all I know is that I don't even know what he did. I don't even know what it had. I know it had cool boss fights, and that's it. What if you add building, crafting, mining, enchanting villages? That sounds like a really good idea. Now hold up. I don't know. I mean, I do think that I'm always gonna have people complaining. Uh, dude, I will not stop hearing it about the animations. Dude, I'm never adding animations to the game. I'll say that right now. Dude, if unless I have like a team or whatever, dude, there are no animations to the enemies. Why would I? What's the point? People don't care about animations. They care about fighting things. They care about fighting things and getting drops. I don't think an animation to anything is going to change anything or change how good the game is. It might take away from it, or it might take away from like what people's ideal version of an RPG is, but I think they'll still play it regardless. At least I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Can I add quests? I do want to add quests at some point. I want to add quests and NPCs, but this update that I'm doing is more like an update that had to have been done. Like I don't know why I didn't do it beforehand. I think the no animation is a nice charm. I mean I agree, and I also think that the style that I'm going for, no animations is okay. It's not like I have like World Zero. Like I have a World Zero game that's all very, very nicely built, whatever. Like I can sort of just, you know, I don't know. It's also a little bit of like a laziness thing, but also like not having animations is beneficial for the future because I can release updates far quicker. People don't have to worry about me getting an animator, coordinating an animator to do everything, having to code the animations or, all the unique actions. I can just publish a game. You were watching this guy? That's insane. I hate a lot of RPG UI. I don't like a game that has a lot of clutter UI ever. I mean, this is not a lot of clutter, but like I don't like the theme. I hate theming UI to make it look like barrels or like pockets. It just looks dumb to me. Wow, this is overwhelming. There's just a lot that there's so much in the game. Wow. Did you see it light up? 2013 Minecraft. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I like MMOs. MMOs always have this sort of like some weird, crappy movement you can see, and a really poorly made name tag above the. I feel like every single MMO has this for some reason. It's like a little text label. It's kind of nice for some reason. Dude, that's insane. This is the guy I go to for these types of videos. Worst MMO made. Worst MMO ever. Oh wow. Realm of the Mega. Was I wrong? Dude, this guy rage baits. Worst MMO ever. Dude, he hates everything. Worst MMO. Dude, how are there so many? Dude, he's doing the same face. Okay, dude, I gotta see how he starts off one of these. Did he say Wizard 101 is the worst? He did. Oh my god. 2.4 million. This might just be like a trend to see like this might just be a not a trend, a series he has. Like, is it bad? And then he goes through and maybe, I don't know. Was actually quite a good card game. Yeah, I think this is a series. It has to be. I didn't know Wizard 101 was a card game, to be honest with you. That's goes to show how little I know about it. Do people still play Wizard 101? I do once a year. My friend does. Really? Do you think it's a chokehold on people when they were younger? Like how Roblox has a chokehold on me or us? I would assume a lot of you guys. Do you think younger people are playing the game? Oh, this is an NPC. I thought this was a player. There's a cancer that keeps coming back. Yeah, I think the only thing keeping me on Roblox is coding and developing. I would not play Roblox otherwise. There's no game on Roblox that I'm like really itching to play. Hard setup move because I didn't like it. I didn't like sorry, do I keep pausing? I didn't like looking over and I wasn't looking at chat. Like I like it when I look over at the camera to read chat. I was watching one of my VODs and I realized that. Oh, dude, I can't stand dialogue. I seriously can't. All right, night brighter. Sleep well, buddy. Dude, people always asking me for like, or not asking me, but like asking for, can there be more dialogue, more NPCs, more whatever? Dude, why? Why would you want that? Oh, I can't stand it. I seriously can't stand it. I'm not a big story guy. I don't like reading. I mean, I like a story. That was a lie, sort of. I like a story, but like if I'm playing like an RPG, dude, it's so big that I'm not trying to follow a story. I'm trying to become goated at the RPG. If I want to play a story game, I would download like, I don't know, Subnautica. Subnautica even a story game? I don't know, I just sort of see a lot of story writing in games that are like RPGs as wasteful time. Like, why would you even bother? Why would you even bother delegating resources to that? Dude, you could put some like random slur in your RPG's story and no one would ever know until like 10 years later when some person's like doing a playthrough. Settings. But yeah. Um, have you guys ever played Dungeon Quest? I saw a video on it recently that was called "The Worst Game I've Ever Played." Have you guys seen that one? Uh, and I played Dungeon Quest a while ago, but I didn't quite remember it. Um, Dude, Dungeon Quest is sort of a free money farm. That looks like the easiest game to ever develop ever. Like I think simulators are probably harder than that. It's a little dungeon game that's like, dude, there's no depth to it. There's no depth to it. You bind one like I don't even think there's abilities, like crazy abilities. That's why Zeph's doing it. Dude, Zeph's game is so much different. Zeph's game actually, dude, there's more to do in Zeph's game than that game. And the game's been out for 10 years. It's been out forever. Also, dude, Zeph's game is actually like semi-challenging. And by semi-challenging, I mean his enemies damage you and you can die to them. Dude, in Dungeon Quest, I played for like an hour because I was curious. I wasn't even close to dying ever. Dude, there was no point in it when I was like, where I was like worried about my health. I am fucking something up. I have taken a page from a lot of RPGs that I used to view as like poorly made for my enemies, though. Dude, for some reason, I just stopped caring. I used to care so much about enemies and pathfinding and trying to make my own pathfinding algorithm. What's the point? There's no point anymore. It's not worth the hassle. Yeah, it's not worth the hassle, especially like, I don't know. Just move to. That's all you gotta do. Oh, what the fudge? Oh, I've got to do holster. Yeah. Oops. Start with the hassle, and also like you can make some good AI with really simple. Like you can make some good maps with super. Whoa, you can make good AI or decent AI with crappy maps. Wait, what am I saying? No, you can make good maps. It. Whoa, what am I trying to say? AI is best when the map is simple, and you can make good maps even if they're simple. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I couldn't fork that out. Like your maps don't need to have like a lot of depth. They don't need to do anything crazy. If you play Expedition, it doesn't look like Doesn't even look like Roblox if it weren't the characters. Expedition. No, I don't think so. Let me try it. Let me just finish this up. After this, after you finish the game you're working on, you're gonna branch off into an MMORPG. Good luck. I have faith. Expedition. All right, I think this works, by the way. Let me run it. Oh my god, dude, that's so sick. Cool, so now we have, this is loading from settings now, instead of just, so now all I gotta do is make a settings button, which I might make right below, and pop up, and we should be able to change our keybind super soon. Anyways, expedition. Let me take a look. Oh, are you talking about the Antarctica one? This one? Expedition prologue. All right, 29 players. Last updated today. Please don't be, this isn't scary, right? Well, we'll figure out. October 19th, 2100 XX. The dreaming child has returned to me. I heard it. That familiar sound. Screams the sound of metal clashing. And someone talking to themselves. Like me. I wonder if it could be, and of course it was you. It's really been a long time. I know. I know how much you hate me. Let me get out of here. Now. I can't do that. You're in a really bad state right now. You're literally on the verge of death. And this might be our last time to see. I'd rather die than remember you. Why are you trying so hard? Aren't you afraid of dying? Even after all you've been through, you haven't changed one bit. You're just like when we met. Stubborn, trying to handle everything on your own. But you're more afraid than anyone. Oh, wait. But you're more afraid than anyone of being alone. What do you want? I just want to tell you something. Something I've been wrong about all this time. Will you listen to me? Just like talking to Xenoms. Caution. This game contains flashing lights, loud sounds, and elements that may be difficult to understand. We strongly recommend using headphones to better immerse yourself in the game's atmosphere and create a much more enjoyable experience. Okay. Good. Fine. Let's start from the beginning. This is the story of someone I know. Someone you've been avoiding deep within that dark pit. I'm going to take you there. September 26th, 148. Ember. Hey. Sorry for reaching out so late. There's something I heard at school this morning. It's been bothering me. So I had to ask. Just tell me the truth. Are you really moving? Really? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but still. Bro, what?